Hi there, I'm Mike Gales for Everlast Nutrition. So the new year is upon us, and you want to achieve your best body ever for this upcoming year. Now the main key to that success is going to be to remain consistent. And you want to make sure that you're not going to skip any workouts if that's at all possible. Now I live in the East Coast of North America, and we started off this year with some pretty crummy weather. It's kind of hard to keep that New Year's resolution when the streets look something like this, and you just can't safely make your way to the gym. But don't worry, because here at Everlast Nutrition we have you covered. And in this video we're going to put together an awesome full body routine that you can do anywhere and without using any equipment. That way you can still remain consistent and squeeze those workouts in even when Mother Nature refuses to cooperate. You could do this routine with nothing but your body weight. But I know you guys are resolute on increasing the intensity of your workouts this year. And so if you like, you can increase the resistance by using a couple of plastic grocery bags. And then we're going to add some cans from your pantry until you achieve the desired resistance. I know you're thinking this is simple, but it works. Now add approximately the same amount of weight to both bags. And what I need you to do next is to pass your wrists through the handle loops of the bags. And then you're going to scrunch them up like so, and then close your grip. That's going to ensure that the bags don't sway all over the place out of control and tear. Once again, I know it's simple, but it's effective. Now in this routine, we're going to try and do each individual exercise until failure. That means until you feel it burning and you can't do any more. Hopefully that number is less than 20. And if it isn't, then you might have to add some more cans to increase the resistance. And we also want to keep the movement of every exercise nice, smooth, and controlled. Alright, so let's start this workout with some lateral side raises that will work your shoulders. Start with the bags out in front of your hips. Keep a slight bend at the knees to keep any pressure off of your lower back. You also want to keep a slight bend at the elbow to keep pressure off that joint as well. Now keep your palms facing downwards as you laterally raise up those bags until your elbows are about the height of your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe in as you lower the bags, and exhale as you exert force and use the fibers of your mid-deltoid to raise the bags back up. After resting for about 30 seconds, we're going to move on and do some squats. So to start out, keep your arms extended and the bags stationary by your side. If you are new to doing squats, then I always recommend that you keep your gaze fixed upward. That will ensure that you keep your back straight. You must make sure that you're lifting using your legs and not your lower back. If you're bending at the lower back, then you're definitely doing it wrong. Try and keep your weight towards your heels. And also try not to let your knees go more forward than your toes, as that will put unneeded stress on your knee joint. As always, don't forget to breathe. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you use your powerful legs to squat back up. You might be breathing a little hard after those squats, but that's exactly the point, and that's a good thing. So rest for 30 seconds, and let's move on to work those shoulders once more with a shoulder press. You want to grasp the handles of the bag like so. This time don't scrunch it up, let it fully extend. Make sure that the bags are going behind your arm. You want to have your palms facing forward. You want to have your elbows pointed outward on this one. Keep control as you use your shoulders to press the bags back up overhead. Breathe in as you lower your palms below the height of your ears. And exhale as you press the bags back up, but be mindful not to bang your hands together because you don't want to lose control. And remember to do as many as you can until failure. Alright, once you're done, you've guessed it, rest for 30 seconds, and let's move on to hit those legs once more with some lunges. You're going to keep your arms extended and the bags stationary by your side. Have that head up, keep your back straight. Remember that you want to train your legs and that your lower back should not be moving. Have your weight more towards your heel for the lead leg, and have your weight on your toes for the rear leg. Also, you don't want to let that lead knee go more forward than your lead toes, because you want to avoid stressing the joint. Remember that you want to train both legs evenly. So that means if you did 20 for the right leg, try and do 20 for the left as well. Inhale as you lower yourself down, but be cautious of letting that rear knee come crashing into the ground. And exhale as you use the muscles of your legs to lunge back up. Once again, rest for 30 seconds, and now we're going to hit your chest with the granddaddy of all chest exercises, the push-up. You could do this one from your knees if you have to, but if you can, try and be on your toes. Keep a rigid core with a flat back the entire exercise. Have your hands flat on the floor, wider than shoulder width, and you want to have them about the height of your nipples. Have your elbows pointing out for this one. Inhale as you cautiously lower yourself down, and exhale as you use the muscles of your chest to push right back up. Remember, once again, you're trying to do as many as you can. Okay, so after resting 30 seconds, we're going to work the muscles at the center of your upper back with some bent over rows. So bend at the knees and at the lower back. and have that back as close to being parallel to the floor as comfortably possible. Also, keep your head up so that your spine remains relatively straight. Notice that the bags move up and down in a relatively straight line. They're not swaying back and forth. Keep those elbows flared out as you lower the bags, and then use a rowing motion to pull the bags back in towards your chest. Keep your movements nice and controlled as you inhale and lower the bags, and exhale as you use the muscles of your back to row and bring those bags right back up. If you can, try and hold it for just a split second at the top of the movement. And as always, do as many as you can until failure. After resting 30 seconds, we're going to do some calf raises. So start with your arms extended and keep the bags by your side. You're going to want to keep your head up and keep your back straight. And then inhale as you lower your body to the floor, and exhale as you use the powerful muscles of your calves to raise your body up on your tippy toes. If you can, hold the contraction for just a beat at the top. And once again, do as many as you can until you feel that burn. Once again, rest for 30 seconds, and now we're going to train your trapezius muscle with some upright rows. Have your palms facing towards your chest throughout this exercise. And I'm going to give you a little tip here. Extend your thumbs out and press them against each other as you hold the bags, like so. Now keep your knees bent to keep any pressure off your lower back. Have your head up and your back straight. Inhale as you lower the bags, and exhale as you row the bags upward. Notice that my elbows are pointed out, and that I raise the bags till my thumbs are right about the height of my chin. Keep control and notice the bags move up and down in a virtually straight line. They're not swaying back and forth. And if you can, hold it for a split second at the top of the motion, and do as many as you can until failure. Now rest for 30 seconds, and let's do some bicep curls. Once again, be mindful to keep pressure off your lower back, and so keep your knees slightly bent. You're going to keep your arm pinned against your side, and your shoulder joint is going to remain stationary. You want to think of your elbow joint as a hinge that closes up to curl up the bags. Don't forget to breathe. And inhale as you lower the bags, and exhale as you use those biceps to curl the bags back up. Once again, try and squeeze a contraction at the top of the movement. And as always, do as many as you can until failure. Now this time, without resting, we're going to move on to your triceps and do some tricep kickbacks. Bend at your knees and bend at the hips, and try and keep your butt back with your weight towards your heels. You want to keep your head up and keep your spine as flat as possible. Just like we did with the bicep curls, you're going to keep your arms pinned by your side, and your shoulders going to remain stationary. You use your elbow joint as a hinge. Inhale as you close the hinge and bring in the bags, and exhale as you use your triceps to extend that hinge open and kick the bags back. Once again, do as many as you can until failure. Finally, once more without resting, you're going to hit the deck and we're going to work those abdominals. We're going to do a simple yet effective abdominal crunch. So you're going to keep your fingers on your thighs at all times, and don't move your neck. You want to lift your shoulders off the floor using your abs. You want to make sure that neck remains stationary. Now slide your fingertips along your thighs until they touch your kneecaps, and hold it for just a split second at the top as you feel those abs contract. Now inhale on the way down, and exhale as you contract those abs to complete the crunch. Alright, so there you have it, a simple yet extremely effective routine that will keep both you and your New Year's resolution on track, even on the days that you can't make it into the gym. Now if you can, try and complete this little circuit 2 to 3 times within one workout to maximize your results. Now as for the cardiovascular component of your workout, well, I'm kind of glad that you asked. You could always bundle up, head outside, and try shoveling some snow. Laugh now, but I guarantee you that you're going to be sweating in no time. And you can always increase the intensity of your workout and your standing in the neighborhood by being a good Samaritan and shoveling your neighbors' driveways as well. This has been Mike Gales for Everlast Nutrition, and if you like these videos, then please click below to like or subscribe. And as always, thank you for tuning in.